Happy Friday, everyone. Good evening or good afternoon. Thank you for joining, guys. Welcome. It is starting now. I usually don't start the stream as soon as I launched it because I want people to have a chance to receive their emails, see their notifications, and decide whether they want to join early. I want to say thanks to Larry, if he is around, for hosting my channel. And who's the second one? Dart Alarkek. Thank you both, guys, for hosting my channel today. I hope that on your own channels I will get a chance to say hello to someone new. What was I supposed to answer? Okay, about the outfit. You know, I'm on a new server without legacy. I really wanted to get the Malgus outfit, but it's restricted behind level 20 legacy, which I will not have anytime soon, ever. Maybe ever. Let's call it not soon, but most likely never. So, this is the outfit. You have seen it before. It's not something completely new. I have to replace the boots. Of course I will very soon. Hopefully I'll just go ahead and open my bank any moment now, and it will start looking properly. But this is the outfit that I've chosen, and yes, I've very easily and quickly spent more than 3 million credits out of the very incredibly generous donation that Sith Kitty did to me last Saturday. So I hope you will agree, money well spent. This is one of my most favorite outfits for a Sith Juggernaut. Well, for a Sith Warrior in Global. I was using something very similar in the past for my own Sith Warrior on my original server, who's called Skorks. Here somewhere we should be able to find something. Well, I actually wanted the version with the chest plate fully covering the chest. You know, like the one... what was his name? The main Sith. I can't remember his name at this very moment, but I wanted this version of the chest piece. It's the one that replicates the Ravens, actually. And let's see. Oh yeah, this is a lot more suitable. And I guess for now, maybe this one for now. Hop. And well, that's better. You have to agree. It's better than the previous one, at least. I'm still using the same lightsaber. And it doesn't really match the black and black. Yes, the most of the money I spent on the chest, 200,000 credits. And what was it? Oh, on the die. The chest piece has a die, which I've placed over here in the outfit. For whatever reason, I've decided to do that. And this might be the wrong choice, should I need it sometime in the future. Because it's not here. Never mind. That's not important at the moment. I want to leave this here somewhere because I shouldn't be needing that anytime soon now. How did I get it? GTN, obviously. Most of these things, if not all of them, are from the cartel store. Yep, let's see. These three are from the cartel store, and the boots are one of the legacy sets that I receive by default when I create a new character, regardless where I create it. I have a new mail. Interesting. Huh? Oh, thank you. Droid. Droid. I don't want the damn droids. What I want is legacy bank. Not that I need it, really, with legacy level 1. Hey, that's the best I could afford, and I actually like it. Don't ruin my mood. The best one is still the one that Volk is wearing. I really wanted the Malgus one, but until Legacy 20, that's a long way away from now. And it would have been a lot cheaper also. These parts on the vendor on Dromuncast, they cost credits, but they're far cheaper than what I paid for this outfit. Two options, travel to Tatooine and travel to Alderaan. It's actually just one option because I have to do them one after another. And we're going to Tatooine, ladies and gentlemen. I will be making a character on the Harbinger at some point, hopefully before this event is over. After that, it's highly unlikely. Once again, good evening everyone, or a good afternoon, depending on when and how you're watching this. It will be on YouTube. Hello YouTube. Don't forget guys, watching on YouTube, to pinpoint every single mistake I do and list it in the comments. It's a must. Hey droid. You're not sleeping. I haven't made a priority list. The Shadowlands was just the first because of a promise. So after that we will decide probably with a poll. I will find the best timing to make a poll about this and we'll see what you guys would prefer. When I mentioned poll not as a name poll but P-O-L-L, please give me your vote here. My June monthly poll if you haven't done so yet. What was it? Tatooine story should be very quick. I want to say yes, I will be streaming tomorrow, but during the weekend all kinds of weird things are usually happening and I can't promise when and how. But telling you right now, I do want to stream and I don't have something special planned, like going away or working. There is no football anymore. Of course, there is football in the evening, but that's another story. I'll definitely be watching the Champions League final. Let's see Rizasha, what he has done. I'm sure he's done a much better job. Whoa. I don't like the things below the neck, but that helmet is fantastic. Let's show it to everybody who's watching on YouTube. Really good helmet, very good design. I love that lightsaber. Don't think I've seen it before. I'm not a fan of these tied chest pieces. I like either huge shoulders or maybe at least a cape. And in my case, I went with the huge shoulders and the, I don't know, horns. Some kind of a horn, the things behind my back. These things. Let's answer to Paras. And of course say thank you to my first follower for today. Fabulous. Hey Fabulous, thanks for the follow. And it didn't show on the stream, damn it, because I forgot to switch on the follow notification. Oh, Forza Juve, you say. Okay, I will not tell you my favorite. Because you will be upset. But give her the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's because you wanted the golden armor. Nice. I will often indulge your whims. Nick, why do you not like my outfit? Come on. But in this case, that's not fair. If I had to pick one advanced class for each class that you felt best fits the story of the class, what would you pick? Oh, please don't make me go with all of them, but let's see. For the Sith Warrior story, I believe it's the Juggernaut. Even though Sentinel and Marauder are far better gameplay-wise, in my personal opinion. I'm not a huge fan of Barcelona, I'm just a fan of Messi. I don't care who else is playing, as long as I enjoy Messi's gameplay, I'm fine. And I just don't pray to him as my god, I just love the playstyle for Messi. The Darth Malgus outfit is available on the Dromunkas vendor, I can't remember exactly where, in the very center of the Kaz city. Just check all of the vendors and browse down below because it's a little bit further down into the menu. I'm on Tatooine and I don't need to go here, I'm going back out. Oh, because it's half naked. Well, it shows my skin color and it is red for a purpose. You know that red is one of my least favorite colors based on my how should I put it? Football priorities. I'm a fan of Levski, who's wearing blue, and their arch enemy is wearing full red. So I'm supposed to hate red, but Sith Pure Blood is an exclusion from the rules. So in this case, I love the red color. Bye bye, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by. Workout time. Awesome. You're finally here. What do you mean? I'm not so hard to find. Hi, Zilladon. Good afternoon. By the way you greet me, means you're probably living on a different corner of the world. If you have told me that before, I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, yeah, Juggernaut is supposed to be heavy armor. I want to wear heavy armor. The game just doesn't allow me to wear the one I want. And I'm not blaming the game. I'm blaming the fact that I didn't want to spend cartel coins to transfer a character here so I can have all my legacy perks. Which would have been lovely. Oh. Forgot to speak to this guy. Sharak breathe. Hello, Sharak.
The harsh sands of Tatooine.
Wow, it's a female?
I am Sharak.
Oops.
Grieve.
Didn't expect that.
And Master
and obviously I have forgotten from the previous playthroughs.
And help you track down the Jedi Master Yanlock.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I will be
I'm
your
sure it
compass.
is.
You will find Master Yanlock by tracing the path the Padawan and her master took.
How was your week,
I can
guys?
tell you where they started.
Do you have something to brag about? Something you have accomplished in these 5 work days or school days? Or days of nothing if you don't work?
Impossibly, she returned
come on.
unscathed.
Now you've got my
most loyal viewers are rising
The
and
Sand Demon is the fiercest creature on this
rebelling
planet.
against my
You don't
decision.
just walk into its lair and return without a
Oh, it's not
scratch.
just half across the
I
world.
investigated
Compared to
further.
Bulgaria, it's
The
almost on
beast
the
was
other
there,
corner of the
also
world.
undamaged. And what's most perplexing, its skin was glistening.
Hi, Sierra. Why did you... Oh,
That is very confusing.
hard, tough
Was it
week for
bleeding?
you, I guess.
Not blood as from a wound, more like the layer of living gel once born into
Because
the
I don't
world.
care about baseball and I actually
What
don't
happened in
understand the
that cave
game since
is a
it's not
mystery.
popular here ever.
As is where the Padawan
I just
and her
know
master
from
went
TV, I've heard
afterwards.
that throwing the,
There is
how do you
one
call
man
it,
on
throwing the
Tatooine
first
who might be
pitch
able to
to begin the game is usually something that
approach
celebrities do or important
He's
people,
as
so
old as the
awesome.
sand. Part madman, part soothsayer.
I want to talk with this man immediately.
Completely free, that's so
It will
not
not be
fair.
easy
My
to
week
speak
went
to Chief.
fairly quickly
Small
and a little
farming
bit
settlement
boring
where he
most of the
lives has
time.
been overrun by exchange
But,
thugs.
while bored at the office, I had
The
a chance
exchange
to
hates the
practice some new
Empire for
tricks
running
with
them
the
out of
software
Mos
we're
Eisley.
using for our
They will
daily
allow me
work.
to pass, but they'll
And when
attack you
totally
on
bored, I
sight.
had the time to go
I see
back
no
and
problem
rework and finish
But I will meet you at
some of
this
my
blue
older
chief's hut.
videos, change their descriptions, update things here and there, change the keywords. You know, that's the, how do you call that in English? The black work that nobody wants to do, but someone has to at some point. It's not just about uploading the video. After that, you have to do all of these SEO things, SEO, to make sure that the video will be found by someone. Wow, what? Have I ever tried? Yes, I have, and you won't like the answer. Since you're asking me like this, I guess you are a WoW player. I've tried it in one of the betas. For whatever reason, I got an invite, and I don't remember why, because it was 10 years ago, or 11. After that, I bought the game because my brother wanted me to play together with me, and he was a hardcore WoW player for the first 2 or 3 years. My highest achievement was level 20-ish Orc Warrior in WoW, and I never went further. I have been thinking many times throughout the years of trying or retrying again, but I don't know why I haven't. Actually, I've played the game 3, 4, 5 times, always starting as a warrior, and always ending up leaving in a few days, maybe a week. This thing keeps telling me I have to upgrade, and of course I will. Whoa! I must have missed a couple levels. Single Saber Master... What the hell? Why am I receiving this thing now at level 25? That's interesting. But let's read through it. Increase the damage dealt by your weapon by 20% and grants a bonus based on your currently active form. Since I will be... Well, I should change to the middle 3, and I forgot because I was on the fleet. I played WildStar again in one beta weekend for like 40 minutes and I've never went back. It's absolutely not the gameplay and the style for an MMO that I prefer to play. Not saying it's a bad game, but you know, everybody has preferences and it just didn't click anywhere with my preferences and my bullet points. My previous games, for those of you who have never visited my streams or videos on YouTube, are Star Wars Galaxies, the very first MMO I've ever played, and after that LOTRO, Lord of the Rings Online. I played both of them for about 5 years each, with some breaks here and there. And when this was released, I've been playing it ever since, without breaks.
Travel route is confirmed.
I haven't tried AutoCAD to 2016. The last one I had a chance to try and check was, I believe, 14. So I guess I'm 2 years behind. But we don't work with AutoCAD anyway. We just use it as a DWG viewer. Hi, Bark. Whoa. You don't want to do that, do you? Whoa, whoa, very, very high lag. Or hopefully just momentarily.
This may be the end time.
And yeah, I can't buy that because I don't have Legacy high level. Really? AutoCAD hardware demanding? They've either changed it a lot, or maybe you have no idea what other programs are requiring.
Reporting.
Hi Vendetta, I have been missing you, man. Yeah, you have been disconnected from the game and from my
World is weeping,
chat
and the tears
for what, about a month
in
maybe?
the heat of our sin.
What has changed? Well, the last update, you can catch up
sins
on my playlist on
No,
YouTube.
child.
I have playlists for both 3.2 and 3.3 already, even though 3.3 is
Sith,
1.5 months away from
the hostiles
release.
outside were no match for you.
News already started
They
appearing.
tried to
It
stop
should
me.
be already on
They
PTS,
failed.
even though I haven't been there because I don't think there will be
Hard to
active
dispel
PvP happening,
once
so
confronted.
nobody would be able
You
to
are the
actually
Seeker Sharak spoke of.
test
You
something.
wish to understand the Jedi's purpose in the lair of the Sand Demon.
I came for the scintillating conversation.
When the suns are bright, everything scintillates on
What do I do for work? Architecture.
Please, Isabel,
Sorry, I
make
didn't
haste.
see the
Tell
question
my friend
quick
what I
enough.
know. I will
If I don't
remember
see a
your
question,
ask to
if
hear
I
your
don't answer a
wisdom.
question, is because I didn't see it.
Gather close.
But thank you
Few are aware
for
that
using my
Tatooine
chat
was
frequently,
once a
guys,
place
and
of
actively.
positive force
I've been
energy.
working as an architect for
Jedi
about
pilgrimages
9.5
here to
years
renew
now.
and
But actually
purify.
9 years, more
The
likely.
sands speak of a ritual called the Demon's Blood. This is likely what the Jedi that Sharak witnessed was engaged in.
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
Breath does not come as easily.
Not
for the
rebelling,
aged
just stating an
Dark
opinion.
One.
I know, I'm just
The
joking.
Demon's Blood. A Jedi seeking enlightenment would cover himself in fresh sand demon blood and enter the village of the Savage Ones. Cowering before the Demon Slayer, the Savage Ones would reveal the path to self-discovery and to that which the Slayer seeks.
I have good
This
news.
sounds
I
like
have
children's
almost
fable.
collected the resources,
They're all
actually the
children,
money
my friend.
I need to
Even at
purchase
my
the
age.
new video card,
Isabel,
980
as I told you,
Ti.
the girl faced the beast, but left
Thanks
it
to
unwounded.
my YouTube revenue and my Patreon paycheck, which I received today. Thank you guys.
If you care to.
I have about $100 right now. Of course, I will add a little bit from my own, but unfortunately, I spent a lot last month, well, 2 weeks ago, on
It's
the
not much to
wedding
go
with my
on,
brother.
but it will do.
So it will be hard, but I really want to purchase the video card as soon as it becomes available here in Bulgaria, and I'm praying every day that it's 30 or 40% higher than what the average price is in Europe. Because for whatever reason, our local importers and vendors are just overpricing a
I
lot.
wish to see it with my own eyes.
Still though, it's good to have the warranty. And I can import it from the UK Amazon, for example, but I don't want to do that. I'm actually willing to pay more as long as the more is within reasonable borders.
I'm ready.
This game is a thing. It is a thing. I don't know what you mean, but yes, the game has been a thing ever since its release. And where are we going? Of course, that's where. No. Well, it might help me with my strongholds if I was more interested in decorating. I don't like interior projects. I'm staying away. That's maybe one of the reasons why I don't like decorating the strongholds in the game. If you have seen my only one decorated stronghold on Nar Shaddaa on the Red Eclipse server, you will see that right at the moment when I spawn next to the ship on the terrace, I will have everything laid out in front of me, all the banks, the mails, and everything that's needed. And behind that is just an empty house. So just like in real life, in game as well, I don't like interiors. I do them when I have to, but if I have a chance, I avoid them. That's just not my passion. I do love walking around other people's strongholds though. So if you have something to show off and brag about, invite me. On the last live show, I believe, we visited one stronghold. It was very nicely decorated. And if you have missed it, those of you who love decorating and checking out other people's decorations, you have a chance to watch the video hopefully tomorrow or maybe on Monday on YouTube. Search the Sand Demon's cave. We're going against Sand Demons. I have no clue what Pokemons in WoW means. Is that something like the Panda expansion people like to throw about? Or are there really Pokemons? Sure, but maybe at the end of the stream, which should be in about maybe 2 hours, 2.5, if you're still around, obviously. Otherwise, you can just invite me, and next time, before I start the stream, not in the middle, I would love to go and visit. Especially when people put so much effort decorating their strongholds. I had an idea for my YouTube channel to start showing off with appropriately built exploration of videos, but I still haven't decided if it's such a good idea and if viewers would actually enjoy watching these walkthroughs. You know, with background music, with proper cameras and B-rolls and everything. But just filming something like that would probably take me half an hour, if not more. And I still haven't been able to convince myself that it will be an enjoyable feature for my channel. Well, alts, no. I probably have 1 or 2 characters level 1 who I've created for giveaways. So basically no, I've never played on Harbinger before. But I will, hopefully before this event is over, I'll have a chance to play there as well. There is a Pokemon in-game? For real, like the real Pokemon? Wow, I have to check that. See? I'm trying to keep with the close camera. Most of you probably know I play like this when I'm doing ops or not streaming. But because of the ugliness on the stream and the downscaling, I'm doing everything I can to bring it closer so we can enjoy the animations, the outfit. You can watch my red skin back.
My lord, permission to speak. I have thoughts about our present undertaking.
When I seek input, I'll
ask be quiet.
My apologies, my lord. It seems the time is upon us. The demon has caught our scent.
Battle pets. As in, they fight for you, or they just walk around near you and buff you, maybe? Because this was a feature in Star Wars Galaxies. We had a pet flying, a little flying bird, or a little mouse droid that follow you everywhere and give you a tiny little buff that nobody ever notices, but it is a stat buff after all. Well, this was a near fail. And yes, it is probably because we are very close levels. The guy was 26, I'm 27, and I'm wearing 22 gear. It's almost time for upgrade, but I'll probably do it at 29 when is the proper next level.
I think you'll survive.
I'll contain my commentary, even if I can't contain the smell.
What is
I
MOP?
have succeeded in the demon blood ritual.
The name of the Panda expansion?
The Sand People compound, my lord.
If you have more to say, we can just sit around and wait until you're done.
Point taken, my lord.
There is hardly a stream, or in some cases actually a video on my channel when we don't mention WoW at least a little bit. I hope you guys had a chance to check the last podcast from Massively Opinionated. I was a guest there, and for about almost 2 hours we talked about our favorite game, and of course down in the comments on the website of massivelyop.com, everything, absolutely everything was about WoW and how this game copies WoW, how WoW is losing subscriptions, how WoW is the king of the games. Everything is compared to WoW, and it's understandable. It is, after all, the big game, the biggest game today. And it has been for about 9 years, maybe. Mists of Pandaria, thank you. Throughout the Padawan's movements. Okay. Are we going there? Huh. Zoom in. It is so uncomfortable looking at the 4 buffs I have. 3 actually when I take out the speeder. So not the way I'm used to play. I've been having all the class buffs on my Origin server for about 3 years now, more than 3 years, well, I believe. I was really eager to have all of them because everybody else in my first guild was an alcoholic, and they all went through all of the stories in like 4 months. So I was the last guy who kept asking, buff me please, can I have buffs? I was so happy when I got the last one. My last class buff was the smuggler. I still remember having nightmare trying to grasp the idea of a DPS scoundrel. Really don't like that spec, I don't know why. What the hell could be so wrong with me? Because I'm sure it's not the spec that's wrong. No, actually. You know, that question, can I have buffs please, was really relevant up until maybe a year ago, when the first boom of double XP weekends and weeks began. At this point, people already finally decided, yes, I'll have that last ult that I'm still missing. And especially after November with the 12x, nobody ever anymore is asking about buffs in operations. At least in the operations I'm doing. In Group Finder, you might find new players who don't have them.
Its essence fills the air. Now, Isabeau said that this is where your path will be illuminated. But there doesn't seem to be anything here.
Secret world. I had a friend who really wanted to give it a try. I'm not sure if he actually did. I've lost contact with him months ago.
Enough of this.
Oh yeah, the engine update. That was a huge portion of our talk on that podcast.
Itself. I've never seen one of its kind be so passive. This parchment the Sand Person brought is remarkable. It is a crude but very clear map of the desert. It marks a door carved into the wall of the Desert Wound Ravine. But I've mapped this ravine and there is no such door.
Perhaps the sand people.
You know,
the
back on the
desert
topic
better
about the
than you.
new video card that I'm planning to upgrade with,
An
I've been
unsettling
reading a
thought.
lot, even
The
though the
ravine
information
marks the
is
farthest
yet
I or
not
anyone
really
I
that
know
much
has dared
available, because
venture.
we only have the
Here
reference
are the
model. Nobody
coordinates.
else has
I will
released their
follow
vendor
stealth, using
or
Tatooine shadows.
what do you call them?
Think first of your own
Custom-made
safety, and do not follow if it
chassis
becomes
and
too
custom-made
harrowing.
designed
Your concern is
cooling
appreciated. Darth
from
Barris
all of
enlisted
the
my services
world-famous
to be a scout and
vendors.
lookout, and I intend to
Mine
do
will
my
be
job.
either Polit,
Head
because it's
deeper
really
into the
cheap, and
desert,
I've been
and
using
you'll find the
Polit
Desert
for
Wound
about
Ravine. Safe
6,
journey.
7, 8 years now. Hi Lex, good evening mate. Or maybe if Polit doesn't make one, if they keep selling the reference model, I might actually buy an Asus, and Asus or Asus is incredibly expensive in Bulgaria. Plus their support really sucks over here. I've heard it's one of the best worldwide, especially in Western Europe, probably in the USA as well, but here in Bulgaria the customer support is just, they can make you cry. I had 6, 7 weeks issues with my tablet. The moment I bought it, it just didn't work. The battery was going from 100 to 0% in less than 24 hours in idle. That's out of topic. I wanted to mention about the video card. I'm not exactly expecting a huge improvement in performance here in my own screen with Star Wars The Old Republic, but I'm expecting a huge improvement in terms of streaming quality and recording quality, most of it recording quality. Especially when I'm doing solo stuff or something that won't break the engine, I should be able to use DSR, which is the new feature available to the new generation video cards, allowing me to make the screen look like 4K, but actually playing on 1440p because it's my native resolution. I can't go 4K on this screen. And most of all, I will finally be able to normally play my other 2 games. I'm still waiting for some fix, and probably if I buy the video card I won't have to wait anymore for a fix for Dragon Age Inquisition. The port from console to PC is horrible. I'm changing to the new 980 Ti, unless it's unbelievably expensive. I still have at least about 2 weeks, maybe a month before it becomes available here in Bulgaria. And I'm really keeping my hopes up that I will be able to afford it. So far I don't have the money required, but I'm almost certain I will. If I have to, I'll go hungry the next month just so I can buy it. Yeah, these things happen to me every 2 years or so. When I see the next generation of video card that will give me a huge improvement over my current one. My current one is not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just I do need an upgrade. Where was I going? Oh yeah. I don't think it will be 800. But even if it is 800, it will still be almost tolerable. However, my personal prediction is, in euros, it should be no more than 700. 549, is this the reference model? Because if it's the reference model, we are expecting to see the vendor custom-made designs to be at least 50 more, depending on the vendor. Of course, Asus will be overpriced as usual. The other less popular ones will cost maybe up to plus 40, plus 50 pounds. We'll see. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. But let's keep going anyway. Mine is the same. It's 780 from Polit Super Jetstream, which is their best model of the 780. And this game, with this video card, because I'm running on 1440p resolution, it's really struggling, especially in 16-man content and in PvP. Wow. High resolution does need better graphics. Yes, everybody tells you, and they're right. MMOs depend on CPU. However, my CPU is way stronger than what the game ever needs, because I've tested it thoroughly. And due to my screen resolution and the fact that I'm using 3 screens, not that it's a huge factor, but it still does make a little bit of difference, and it does have an impact. So I do need a high-end video card for that. The other option is obviously go back to 1080p, but since I'm working on this screen, and it's lovely to have a chance to see more modules and more workspace on all the software that I'm using, whether it's professional work, for my real life, whether it's the software I'm using for my videos, rendering and editing. It's all beneficial to have a huge screen. 3 of them even, although my left and right screens are much smaller. The stock one, I don't like those. They look cool though. It runs all games that you're playing. For example, have you tried Dragon Age Inquisition and Shadow of Mordor maybe? Because I don't want to sound like a troll, but every video card today will be able to play games like WoW and LOL. First, because they are not exactly breathtaking, and secondly, because they are very well optimized. Riz, you mentioned you're buying a new PC. What happened? I believe I gave you an advice, what was it, about a month ago, to wait a little bit. And right now, if you haven't purchased the PC yet, you have an awesome chance to buy the 980 Ti. It's absolutely the best video card, single GPU today. Because AMD have a better option, but at least for SWTOR, it's not really a good idea to use those with 2 GPUs in one. Lex, you bought the stock model? What did I miss? Oh, my games are on the single monitor, that's absolutely for sure. Most of all because my side ones are not the same resolution. But also I hate looking through the bezels. I really can't understand the people who look at 3 screens and they don't get bothered with the bezels. As thin as they are, they're still present, and maybe it's because I haven't tried it. I've heard that once you start playing on 3 screens, you just stop seeing the stupid vertical bezels. Hi, Wok. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. It's new, it's epic, apparently. It's riding the hype train at the moment. And I believe, because I'm following on my old account, which I haven't used in years, but on my old Twitch account I'm following Tauli. I think I saw him the other day streaming that game, or at least that's what his title said. I didn't go to check the stream itself though. Show me a link, of course, man. You don't need to ask. I mean you. It's always polite when someone new asks first, because before I get to know them, but for people like you, you definitely can post whatever you want. If it's boobies, just let us know so we can put a huge red dot 18. Hi Rixie, how am I? Whoops, I'm fine, I'm enjoying the Friday. Although my favorite Bulgarian TV series ended last week, so I didn't have a new episode to watch today.
You have lost your way,
I'm still enjoying my Friday.
But I have come to correct your
Let's
course.
see what do we have here.
Of your greatest
The
potential.
MSI, I saw that
you
one.
could be.
Unfortunately,
You
it's not
overcame your
released
fear
yet.
and walked in the light.
Oh wait, that's the reference model, the stock model. MSI are preparing something with their own cooler, and I saw pictures on some articles over the internet.
Himself. The light eliminates the need for such fear. Let me prove that I am you. We
What?
hunt
Where is that
Padawan
850?
who can see the true nature of anyone. Our master, Darth Barris, fears that this girl will expose his network of spies and bring about
Hey,
his
Patrick.
demise. You know too much.
Happy Friday, Patrick.
I have to silence you. The fear of exposure marks
My
you
Friday
down
has
as
just
a
gone
weak.
away.
It is the
See?
rot of the dark side.
Well, maybe you don't
If you
see.
persist down this
Maybe
path,
now you will
your
see.
life will be consumed by
001.
paranoia
So
and
happy
fear.
weekend, everyone. My
True
local
will
time is
wait
ahead.
every
Most of you
corner.
probably know.
You will never know whom to trust. I never thought of it that way. Let me enlighten you.
850. Holy crap, that's expensive.
You see, the dark side seeks to subjugate the Force.
Do you guys know that the average payment for an average Bulgarian worker,
You embrace the light.
by average I mean something like a total average, I don't know the exact numbers, but in my mind, especially for Sofia, because it's the capital and payment here is a little bit higher. I don't know if it's like this everywhere. However, the average payment for a nice average worker per month is about 300 euros. No, for Sofia it's actually more like 250. Maybe 300 is a little bit above the average. So, can you guess an average worker here in Bulgaria, how much do they need to work and how long to be able to save for one of these awesome pieces? I don't want to go negative, but the standards, the life standards here in Eastern Europe are just not exactly fun. Anyone German?
Let's get this
Hello.
out of the way. Come then.
Guten Abend.
Take me on. You will discover the
I think I've lost my German pronunciation. Plus any of my knowledge of the German language. Why am I with my back against the guy? Hey. Be more aware. You have it better. Of course you do, yeah. One of the richest countries in the whole world. He turned into a ghost.
You have proven your way is strong and viable. With this victory, our essence has been purified. In the clarity of this
Say what?
communion, a vision of our destiny on Tatooine appears.
Do I have to Google that?
Can you see it too?
My boss told us a story at the office not long ago. He visited Norway about 6-7 years ago during one of the summer holidays. And he brought back very good memories with him. He remembers a normal sandwich or burger costing 30 euros there. I don't know if that's true. Could that be true? Or maybe if it was Bulgarian national money, maybe it was like 15 euros in this case. However, 15 euros for a burger is crazy expensive. Is that really true? How much do you pay for a bottle of water, for a little Coke, or for a burger? And I don't mean in the most expensive 6- and 7-star restaurants and hotels, just on normal places. Could it really be that much expensive? I've also heard that the standards are being purposefully kept that high because they don't want outsiders. Is that true, guys? You don't welcome outsiders? And that's why you're keeping your standards and prices crazy high so nobody can afford? This is just gossip, so don't take it seriously. I'm just
tell me where to
asking. I don't mean to offend.
With a heavy heart, I give
Hey,
you the location of the
you can see my dark side already. Sounds about right, really.
Shamed.
Wow,
that
it's
my cowardice
absolutely
paralyzes me.
impossible for me to ever visit
I fear
there.
I will never see you again.
I'll be fine. I don't plan on dying in this desert.
If you plan to cross the Forbidden Pass, that is exactly what you are doing.
You know I will cross the Forbidden Pass. Come on, why do we even have that conversation? Please, can I have a Vogue beer keg? Oh, the keg is empty. Unfortunately. It will be full tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a chance to celebrate a couple of goals from Messi. Oosh. We don't give away that I actually want Messi to score. I don't want you people to start hating me now because of my football affections. Woohoo! Breslian. Hello, Breslian. Thanks for visiting and the follow. Confront Pastor Yonlach. Where are we going now? I should be able to get quickly like this. Today in Bulgaria was actually a little bit colder than the rest of the week, the previous 4 days since Monday. It actually rained a lot. Whoops. Don't go on food, silly. Have that awesome new perk available. What about Homer? Don't mention the cartoon's god. Did I say that? He is the cartoon's god. Or father. All of the cartoon's father. Here, you can have a full meal for no more than €5. And I mean really full meal, especially if you go to the Chinese restaurants, which are incredibly cheap here. I don't know if it's the case everywhere. Of course, they don't serve real Chinese food because I'm told it's very, very different. The spices are incredibly spicy and nobody would like them. So they've seriously modified the Chinese food. And it's one of the cheapest kitchens ever. Oh. $35. Oh, that's why you mentioned Homer. Yes, we all love hearing Homer, so make him sound more often. Which doesn't mean leave, I mean unfollow and then follow again. Don't do that. Oh, there is the door.
Master Yonlach, the Sith you've been tracking is upon us. Retreat to safety.
One of the good news is we have very good, very stable and very powerful internet connection. It's actually one of the most cheapest internets we have here. The internet providers are just handing the internet to you. Yes, I know that some of you guys will now tell me that they have 100 or an unlimited connection, but be sure you're paying a lot more than what an average citizen of Sofia is paying, because in the province the internet is not that good. Wherever it's present.
It won't be the cause of her exposure. She came to me for guidance, and the bond we struck was the most profound of my life. We are psychically linked, she and I. And I have
it's weird name. Yeah, that's why I don't want to try and pronounce it anymore. Let's kill him.
Cry out to her.
You've chosen to fight. You will do so without the aid of
Companion still looks ridiculous. I should probably do something about it. Whoa. Wake up, wake up.
Give no quarter, you lead. We fight to defend Jedi Padawan.
Oh, this won't be good. Can I leave? Damn. Wow. Really? 200 grams of cheeseburger. 200 grams? That should be a normal size of a cheeseburger. With fries and a Coke for €35. Holy crap. Well, I don't think oh yes, I should have the strength to beat him. I just shouldn't have interrupted the other guy. One more! Wow. 2 silvers. Evening lame. Too lame to die maybe joined? Yes, he did. Hi, man. Who else would be called like this?
Hold your
Hi,
weapon,
lame.
Sith.
Now we need
I
Jerk
beg you.
to say hi, Jerk.
Stay your tongue.
Jerk, are you around?
She is just a Padawan.
He usually greets as soon as he
You are a
joins.
great master. I must bargain for your life. Sith,
Crazy
I'll
lightning.
tell you everything I know.
Let's see.
If you spare Master Yunlock.
You see, Lex, mine is actually
I
very
will
similar
scout.
to that, a little bit higher.
Her name is
And
Jason
I
Wilson,
pay
and
about
Noman Carr has
6
taken her
euros
too.
for that.
You Li, you have no recollection of the Padawan this Sith seeks.
I have
Seven
no
euros,
recollection of
actually,
the
to be
Padawan
exact.
this Sith seeks.
Now, sleep. I do not relish wiping Yuli's mind like that, but his feelings for me got the better of him.
What the hell is this?
Most impressive.
It is a terrible thing.
What are these
Last
orange
resort.
things?
I had to act for the
Let's
greater
finish the
good.
conversation
Kesa
now.
is
Sure.
special.
Hey, how Donut?
Power unprecedented.
I'm not on the Red Eclipse at the moment, which doesn't mean I'm moving. I've just started exploring other servers with one character at a
I
time.
mean her no harm.
I know your
Everybody
mindset.
else is
You
still
twist the
remaining
truth
on
and
the Red
manipulate
Eclipse. I mean,
weakness.
my other
I must err on the
18
side
original
of caution.
characters, I'm
You
still
know
playing
Jesus'
there.
name, but that is all you'll get here. So you may as well kill me.
Well, it's actually,
Find
let's see.
tranquility, so Jason will
It's
send
26
someone to
lives,
peace
which
and
is
strike me
about
down.
13-14 euros, and I have
Wound her
130 TV channels, 20 something of them are HDs. Internet connection on 3 PCs.
The Force.
And the limitations for my internet are basically 85, 25, but I actually don't have a limit, so depending on the router, I'm using the stock router provided by the ISP, which means I'm restricted to 125,
Endeavour to do so, my lord.
because they never give you more upload. Upload is the issue here. We're actually basically paying for the upload
We should
speeds.
inform her of our success.
She should never have.
And I have mobile. I'm supposed to have 750 megabytes on high-speed 3G on my mobile phone. That's the contract. It doesn't look like lightning strikes. It looks like a volcano erupted. Oh, let's show the picture for YouTube viewers. What do you think, guys? Look at that. Holy crap. Looks really scary. Can I zoom in? Ooh. Damn. I've never seen such a picture on the map before. Where are we going? Oh, back at the starport. Okay. Let's not be dumb and teleport there. Well, you know, if you keep your job somehow, if you can work from a distance and you come live here, you will be like in paradise, man. We have lovely nature. I'm sure that you have as well in Portugal. But we have lovely nature, and everything here for the Western Europe visitors and tourists is insanely cheap because of the standard difference. Hey, mail. Banner? Really? Give me something I can use, damn it. What? Gathering lockbox. Okay. Take the money. Oh, more of these. Unfortunately, nothing fun. Why do I remember getting a bank or a legacy bank or at least something useful? I'm on the Shadowlands, and if I'm not mistaken, it should say it right there somewhere on the second row. If it doesn't, then I haven't done my job. Shadowlands, correct me if I'm mistaken, it should be the East Coast PvE server. This is a very good answer, Nick. Nice one. Not today, I believe. whole week I don't remember seeing a patch, actually. The big ugly patch 321 was last week, last Wednesday. Are you updating something, Lex? Why do you ask about the patch? I should have skipped that, maybe. It's not exactly story. I'm sure you guys don't have the Pepsi like this, huh? Transparent. What do you think? We created a new type of Pepsi. It's just water. Pour water into an empty Pepsi bottle and you get a miracle. I don't run Unleashed. Nope, I've stopped doing that maybe half a year ago because they don't update it regularly and I have to do everything manual with every patch. When there is a new problem, I have to edit the code myself and it became annoying. Of course, at that time, I was still... What? Oh, crap. At that time, I was running a game on my SSD, which is way too small now. And right now, I was forced a few months ago to move the game to my old hard drive. And I'm still running it from my old hard drive because I wanted and I needed to install PTS to be able to test things. Water Pepsi, yeah. It is a thing. If you don't believe me, here it is. Once again. It's a trademark. If you want to create it, just mention me. Red water. We have black water at the Black Sea. Yeah, these loading times, I'm still trying to get used to them. I don't want to use Unleashed anymore. It's a very long and annoying update process when you start the game. You know, when everything needs to be uploaded to the RAM drive, it's... You have to wait like 2 minutes for that.
Beyond the Forbidden Pass and found Master Yonlock?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
This is a great lesson. The only barriers that exist are the ones
Go
we
away,
create
mouse.
in our minds.
We don't want to look at
I will
you.
never again assume that I know all there is to know, and I will explore the entirety of the Tatooine desert without reservation.
Be sure to take care.
I will strike a balance between care and daring. I hope Lord Barris knows how fortunate he is to have such a fine champion shepherding his cause. I shall never forget you.
I'll remember you.
Oh, she will never forget me, of course.
Safe
I'm
travels,
unforgettable.
If you're ever on Tatooine again,
€1 a bottle. This is cheap, man. It should be higher. Rise the prices. I wanted to say something and I forgot my thought. Probably wasn't important. Use your ship's hull terminal. Finally, we're out of Tatooine. And I shouldn't say finally, because with all the delays and not rushing it, I went through Tatooine in about 35 minutes, maybe 40. Good evening, Musmus. Are you ready for a fun weekend? That's just a general question. Because when you ask something like that, people on the other side would expect, ooh, he's planning something. I wanted to say thank you to a hidden unknown person who brought my Facebook page likes to 314. For a couple of days I was watching that lovely 13 number, which I don't like. I'm not superstitious, but I still don't like 13s. Hi Shell. Happy Friday. If it's still Friday.
I'm touched by your enthusiasm. Your handling of
Summer
Master
vacation,
Youngblood has
damn
sent
you.
our enemies a clear message.
Oh, now that you
Urban
mentioned
Carr
summer,
and Tessa Wilson now
from the
know they
27th of
cannot
July
hide.
to the 20th
Ignore
of
the Master.
August, we will have no
Bring
hot
his
water
prized
here, the whole
Padawan
neighborhood.
to her knees.
I cannot wait to get
And
my
that's not
hands
such a
on
big issue, of course. I just want to mention that things like that are not supposed to happen in the
Only
21st
Alderaan
century.
remains. Jason Wilson's homeworld. Go there
At
immediately.
least not for
I
such a
will
long
contact you
period
when
of
you
time.
arrive.
That's almost a month duration, damn it. Ooh, 29. It is time to go to the fleet before I jump to Alderaan. Unfortunately,